All right, so a guy goes to learn the art of swordsmanship, right? And the first day the master says, "Okay, now take this stick in your hand. This stick represents the sword. Now I want you to move it in these diagonal lines and make sure that it's in front of your head and make sure that you got a precise 45-degree angle and all this stuff." So he does that. Several months go by. He's learning some different drill. He's learning some different, horizontal, vertical, diagonal, circular, all kinds of different, broken fluid. He's learning all these different movements of the weapon. And he gets pretty good. He's starting to think that he's getting it, And he says, "Master, I'm doing pretty good. When can I get my black belt?" He says, "Not yet. Just be patient." And pretty soon they start the sparring, and now they're using sticks. They're going full contact. Boom, ching, ching. I mean, they're hitting each other with these sticks. They're macking around. They're moving around. Footwork. They're moving around like ping pong balls and moving around and avoiding and counterattacking, all this stuff. And they do this for till the student feels like he's doing pretty good. He's instinct. He just does it. He says, "Hey, master, I'm doing pretty good now." He's like, "How much longer until I can get my black belt?" Says, Then they move on to to actual bladed weapons. Learns all these forms, being precise, controlling the weapon, moving around, and they do more like distance sparring. So they're moving the blades around, but just out of range so they don't cut each other, and stopping, and they're about to hit the other guy, but they have control of their weapon, and they stop and say, "Oh, I got you there," And so they're actually sparring, full speed with live blades, but with control. And he says, "Master, I think, I don't know, you tell me, but when am I ready for my black belt? Because I think I'm getting close." The master doesn't say anything. Then they get to the point where, they can be having a conversation and having ice cream somewhere, and the other guy will just pull out a weapon and just go at the other guy, and the other guy's moving around and can counter and pull out his weapon, and, they can just instinctually do it all. And the guy says, "Master, come on, when? If I can do all this, come on. When do I get my black belt?" And the master says, "If you can do all that, why do you need a black belt?" What's that about? If you can do all this, what?
Just assembly.